Okay.
Imagine this. You sign on your Facebook account to see a humiliating picture of you. All of your friends are rolling on the floor laughing. You're sick and tired of being the butt of everyone's jokes. You always feel lonely and depressed. Don't drop your self-worth and drop the knife. My desired interest in bullied victims led me to investigate what causes suicide ideation. Today I would like to share with you what I have learned about cyberbullying victims and the stress they deal with. Bullycide refers to suicide as a result of being bullied. This is caused by adolescent peer aggression. Kids see joking around and picking on others' insecurities as a playful thing to make others laugh. But you aren't thinking about the victim's feelings. Common forms of cyberbullying include posting hurtful comments to make others laugh and receiving upsetting messages from someone you like. This can be more disappointing because the person who you thought you could trust has more to say than a normal low-life bully. As a result, many individuals feel less worthy and even question the reason of their existence. A perfect example, 2 cases of cyberbullying victims who took their own life, Jamie Rodemeyer and Megan Mayer. This was caused by the feedback that they got on their social networking sites. Megan Mayer, not the most popular 14-year-old, was picked on constantly because of her weight. Megan, who suffered from ADHD and depression, had a hard time finding a boyfriend. Sarah Drew, her ex-best friend, knew that, so she fabricated a MySpace account to pass as Josh Evans and faked a crush on Megan. Once she saw Megan really took a liking to this imaginary kid, she tried making her change her mind by sending harsh comments such as, "The world would be a better place without you." After reading this, a heartbroken 14-year-old ran upstairs to her room. Shortly after, her mother walked in her room to see her hanging from her closet. According to Cyberbullying Research Center, from a study of 2,000 middle schoolers, the most common offense are doing something to make others laugh, where 21.3% agreed to having received an upsetting email from someone they knew. This form of cyberbullying is demonstrated in the case of Megan Mayer. Another example is Jamie Rodemeyer, who was bullied because of his homosexuality. He was constantly bullied on YouTube and Facebook. Ultimately, he felt he couldn't escape the harsh treatment and took his own life. The psychological effects of suicidal ideation, feeling lonely and hopeless, as well as questioning and lowering your self-worth. According to the study, cyberbullying victims, 20% of middle schoolers admitted to having suicidal thoughts, while 19% admitted to even having attempted suicide. In closing, cyberbullying is only increasing with the advancement of technology and forms of communication. Cyberbullying should be taken just as serious as normal bullying. Insults over the web may be even more worse than in person, due to the fact that a victim feels as if they can't escape these harsh treatments, even in the comfort of their own home, surfing the web. Mistreating others makes them believe they aren't worth anything and may cause them to take their own life. Thank you.
Okay, and